Alright, what's good everybody? Injured here, giving you another, or not another, my first cast of Bloodline Champions. This is a random tournament match from March 1st. It was one of the most even matches I could find, so we will be seeing a very good match. And I'm going to use the free cam. My apologies, the smart cam is a little goofy at times. So Troll going in, not able to get the damage, goes back onto Winghaven, is able to get a little bit of damage there. The trance is going to hit, however, the R from accuracy is going to protect from the damage. The snipe hitting from Winghaven. As you see, Troll getting taken down about halfway from, that is the Sentinel. As a bit of pressure there coming up from the Rebel pushback, but he's back in, putting pressure on the Alchemist. Winghaven getting taken down very low already, as Troll going to have to space back as he's taking way too much damage. Tries to get back in to put that damage onto the Ravener. Ravener, though, able to get back onto the Alchemist. And the ultimate coming on, both are going to hit. The goo is out, putting a lot of damage here onto the Metal Warden. Metal Warden going to have to fall back. No, she's still going to keep trading as she tries to get back and put a lot of damage on this Ravener, who's a bit out of position. The spell block, though, isn't going to take damage. The knock-up here from the Troll. Troll is not going to hit the trance, though, and Metal Warden is going to get back all of her temporary health. However, Sentinel ended up dying in that process, so the Worm team is going to be coming in. The Meteor falling onto Aquacy as Alchemist trying desperately to keep her alive. The damage coming back onto Alchemist. However, they leap quickly over and get the kill, as Alchemist will be the lone survivor here from Cold, but that won't be for long as she's taken out, and Worm team is going to take round one. So good job here from Worm team, starting off with a bang as they get the first round for themselves. And it really seemed like there that the Cold team was not able to get pressure onto the healer and wasn't able to focus as well as the Worm team. So let's see how they adjust here as Sentinel avoids the blind as he comes in, able to get the knockback. Then the chains, the stun, the damage. Wow, Winghaven already taken down to half health as Aquacy's going to use his R to not take damage on himself. Winghaven getting slept to follow up the Deadly Injection, just missing. And now it's going to be Ravener putting pressure on the Alchemist, trying to get onto Aquacy, the Metal Warden, as Winghaven taking a lot of pressure here from the Sentinel. Isn't able to push him out, however, not going to get the stun as it had just faded as Clooney gets stunned way out of position. Let's see what's going to happen though, but Sentinel is still putting in a ton of damage. Is going to get the knockup? No, not the knockup, but maybe the slow. The damage coming out. Metalphobia getting dangerously low. The Meteor coming out. Good R there for Metal Warden. The follow-up, she's getting taken down very low as Winghaven and Alchemist are both taken down in the process. I didn't even see Winghaven go down as it's just Ravener, the damage coming out, and Manassi is cleaned up. So that is going to be a great follow-up round there. As you see Manas saying, my bad. He feels that he might have done something there to not help the team get to the victory. So let's see, how is the Cold team going to respond here? Are they going to keep the momentum going, or is the Worm team going to fire another one right back as Winghaven coming out? Wiggly dropped the blind again. He is avoiding it again. There is Troll with the space, going to get the knock up, the chains again, the M2, the follow-up, the spell block, though. He hits the trance, the damage coming out onto the Ravener, avoiding the Deadly Injection damage as he's straight onto the Alchemist. Metalphobia going to be taking a lot of damage as the freeze coming out onto Aquacy, the spin not doing enough damage. As you see Sentinel putting in so much onto this Alchemist. Alchemist is getting dangerously low with both players, not able to get to him because of that Metal Warden stun. The trance hitting so close as Metalphobia, and she is taking down. The Alchemist will be out of this one as Winghaven getting knocked up. The damage coming on here, and who is going to be able to get the next kill? Is it going to be the Worm team or the Cold team? I'm thinking it is the Cold team as they get both. Great job protecting their healer, but you saw Sentinel putting crazy amounts of pressure there onto the Worm team Alchemist, and that is a big part of what brought them to victory. So this will be very interesting to see if they're going to be able to keep running that. That was a great strategy, able to just disengage. They kept them both busy, and there was a great stun there by the Metal Warden to get them, both players without escape in there. They had to sit for so long while the Worm team Alchemist was able to get beat on. And so you see him coming in, the trance not hitting. They didn't fall for it. However, the pressure getting put onto the Gunner. Gunner is going to put out the snipe and hits the Metal Warden, taking her down already to about half health. The spin coming off of the mask, not able to hit with the projectiles back. She gets knocked away, and the trance coming out, not triggered. However, Manas has the ultimate. There's one, there's two, hitting this left Metal Warden. The damage coming out is Troll on the Sentinel comes in, trying to put in the damage. The trance isn't going to get triggered again. Not able to hit either of the players there with that Fisher. As Winghaven jumps into battle, is going to start trading there, gets knocked up. This could be bad here. However, both goons coming out, putting areas where players do not want to battle. Blue team getting pushed into the corner, never where you want to be. Ultimate from Gunner coming out, a ton of damage. Good negate there with the Metal Warden. Are the knock up on the Manas. He's a little bit out of position. Now the spin gonna make it difficult, and the sleep, the deadly injection, the meteor. Troll getting taken very low on Sentinel is going to space to help avoid some of the damage, as Metal Warden taking a bit. Also, good R to not take the damage, as Corny able to keep healing him up. You see, not healing himself. He's having to put it into his teammates if they're able to get on him, and there it is. There's the damages. More permanent health being lost. There's Winghaven almost dead. Oh no, he goes on to Phobia, and Winghaven able to get the kill with literally one hit till death. That was so close. Amazing job there to keep him alive. Blue team still has a chance. Winghaven is going to F1 though on that gunner. You see the goo coming out to help space. The blue team goo now coming out. They're going to push them back in, as it seems this is a little dire, unfortunately. Yeah, and there goes the Meta Warden. So just the Alchemist as the Worm team. Winghaven was one hit away from dying. If they could have got that kill, that could have completely took things the other way. The M2 from Sentinel ended up hitting the Alchemist, and he stayed on the Alchemist. So what a good job there. That was sick. We'll see if the Cold team, though, is going to bounce back, or if Worm team is going to keep the momentum this time now, as Sentinel not able to hit any of the spells from the start. There his chain is Ravener taking a lot of damage there, both from Metal Warden and from him, as she came in, dashing in, not able to hit anything, as the knock up there onto Alchemist. The chains, I'm sorry, that was on the Winghaven on the Gunner. A lot of damage coming out on the Gunner, and also onto Manas, as the blue team is still almost at full health. The stun just missing there from the Manas. The deadly injection able to avoid it with the space. The Fisher coming out, a lot of damage onto the Alchemist. Mental and Phobia taken down very low. Wave of Peels come out. The trance doesn't get triggered. He pops back up. He doesn't use his ultimate, uses the EX to knock him back, as Alchemist taken down so low, while Winghaven trading with Aquasea's also taken low. There's one, there's two, and only one left for the Worm team. What a good job there by the Cold team. This is going back and forth. No one has won 2 straight rounds, which is pretty awesome. As you see, the Cold team keeping all 3 players on top there. Troll Draki, I think that's how you say his name. I don't know if that's how you say his name or not, but he had the high score there with 159, so a really great play. So let's see. The blind is going to hit. The heals immediately coming out. The trance does hit, though, so Winghaven taking a lot of damage. The chains coming out. Manassi coming over to help peel the Frozen coming out. The knock up there, and immediately M2's onto Winghaven, falling right back, though. The trance hitting again. He gets the power up. A good pushback, though, from the Ravener, not allowing it to happen, which allowed a lot of damage there to come out onto Aquasi on the Metal Warden. She's taken down very low. Both players already extremely low here, as the ultimate onto Clerney, and the trance hits on the sleep. He's going to be able to follow up, and a lot of damage coming out. The deadly injection is on him, though. Will he be able to avoid the damage? He does. Good. Oh no, he didn't. He's very low. Able to get back onto the Alchemist, though. The damage coming out there. The sleep. The spell block, the blind, and that is it there for the Sentinel. So back to a 2v1. The goo coming out onto Clerney. Clerney getting a lot of pressure here, as the ultimate from Gunner kills one. The other 2 clean up the other, and another round taken by the losing team of the last round. So we have flip-flopped every single round here. So guessing Cold team will take this next victory. We'll see, is Worm team going to be able to break the mold or not, as we start round number 7. Back into the middle, he avoids the blind from the space, able to knock back Winghaven. The blind incites him a little bit, not able to get the trance to trigger, though. He's able to M2 in, gets the chains, M2's onto Winghaven, and then he gets the Frozen. So much CC coming out, as Manassi was trading with the Metal Warden. Alchemist gets taken down to about a quarter health. He's going to have to fall back. Good disruption there by Troll. Not able to hit the Alchemist with that, just out of range, as he spaces in on the Winghaven. Winghaven somehow avoids that. I don't know if he got knocked up in the air or what, but he is back down, as Troll putting in a lot of damage, and Manas taking a lot of damage. Winghaven getting dangerously low, as Melanophobia trying to heal him so desperately. Manas taking low. Nobody on the Cold team has less than half health yet, as Winghaven is almost 1 hit from death. You see him up in the corner there, as he tries to leap away, and Troll again on that Sentinel, putting in so much pressure, chasing down this Alchemist, gets close to Winghaven, turns it around. The ultimate there from Metal Warden. The lead from Manas trying to get away. Everybody's still alive. Everyone's starting to get a little bit lower. However, Alchemist Clerney still at full health. Winghaven is finally taken out. Manassi is very low. Tries to spin through the damage. Melanophobia taking a ton of pressure here as he tries to fall back. The freeze coming out, hitting both players. And wow, wow, wow. Another one here for the Cold team. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And if I were to predict, I would say that the Warm team ends up taking this as it keeps going back and forth, but Cold team does not want that to happen. They want to take this. Will it go to a decisive rubber band match, or will it be cleared up here as Troll comes walking in, not able to hit his spell? The stun doesn't kind of do him. The space coming in there, not hit. A lot of spell interrupts coming out as Deadly Inject is on him. However, he able to M2 on the Manassi, putting a lot of pressure. The Manassi jumps in, putting pressure onto Aquasi. Aquasi getting an arc, and Alchemist getting pushed back to double sleep. The Meteor coming down, putting in lots of damage onto the blue team. They both get frozen. The stun coming out is going to hit. The chains hit, and we see Sentinel putting in so much stun onto Winghaven, so he can't do the damage. As the spin coming out, not reflecting too much, as Troll again just interrupt, stun, interrupt onto Winghaven. Winghaven getting taken down very low. Manassi trying to get this Alchemist down. Alchemist self-healing, gets to sleep. A couple heals as Winghaven getting taken down very low. Accuracy is super low. Who is going to take this victory? And the ult coming out, double hits, and Metal Warden is so low, not able to get Metal Warden down, but they get Sentinel. Metal Warden now super low. Oh my goodness, Clooney gets back to the corner. Accuracy jumps in, gets the stun, the chains coming out, putting out so much pressure onto Winghaven. Winghaven getting taken down low. Clooney able to fairly survive. He's very low. The Meteor coming down, not going to hit. The snipe just misses. He leaps in, does get the double stun. Great freeze there by Manas to stop the shot that could have killed Winghaven. This might end up being the play of the game. Will it or won't it, as Accuracy trying desperately. The heals coming out from his fellow Alchemist, trying to space. You see the Warm team slowing down, trying to get healed back up as Manas comes in, the stun just missing, trying to get that pressure in onto Clerney and Accuracy trying there desperately, trying to survive. Are they going to be able to get the kill? The blue coming out. Oh, the snipe takes out Metal Warden, and that is it, bringing it 4-4. That freeze by Manas was huge. I cannot believe that freeze. That was so amazing. Mid-cast stops the shot that I think would have killed Gunner. So that's it, man. Bloodline Champions, this one little thing can make or break a game. So great job as Manas comes in, gets the knockback, taking a little bit of damage though, as Troll able to fall back. You see them playing a little bit slower this round. They don't want to give up too bad of a position as Troll comes in. The trance does hit. He's able to chase down a little bit, wanting to wait, able to get the hit there onto Manas with the Fisher, trying to close the gaps on the middle of the podium. Not going to be able to do that. The spell block onto Winghaven as Manas jumps in, putting a little bit of pressure. You see them turning around, gets the double hit with the Fisher. The spin coming out, not pushing out too much there. The sleep hits Sentinel. Sentinel trying to get away, just missing the M2. Helping Peel as Accuracy's trading M1s there with Winghaven, and Winghaven seems to be getting the better. The arc coming out, there's the stun. He leaps away, not able to hit the blind there as Winghaven. Will Troll be able to get the damage in as he comes in there? The trance coming out, not going to get much of anything from that though as he gets pushed out. Accuracy using his R, the stun coming out. Winghaven got full temporary health. The double ult hits them both. As Clearly gets taken down. She's knocked up though as Manas is getting taken down very low. Now the counter pressure coming out. The ultimate though, and immediately stopped there. Great stun by Accuracy to stop the ultimate as Winghaven losing that M1 trade, getting taken down very low. He's going to fall back. Sentinel gets the kill. That is huge. As the pressure comes out onto Melanophobia. Doesn't get the knockup. I think he just gets the slow. The sleep coming out of the goo is putting so much pressure on the Alchemist. Alchemist gets taken out. And I think that is going to be it for this Ravener. She's trying desperately as she's the lone survivor for her team. The ultimate comes out though, and it gets reflected. And it's not going to really net anything though. And Ravener is killed. Sick match, guys. Holy cow. Great job, both teams. Cold team ends up taking it 5-4. Super close match. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a super exciting match. Clutch plays all around. Loved seeing that action. If you guys want some more, let me know if you enjoyed it. If you have any tips on how to improve it, let me know. And my apologies, guys, for anything that might have been terrible or my stumbling. As again, this is my first time giving a BLC cast, and hopefully I'll be giving you guys some more. All right.